Yeah, I like Ramon Laureano at just 3,000. He's only played 10 games this season. He missed the start of the year while serving the end of a PED suspension. He hasn't been great in those 10 games, hitting 176. But there's some signs that he's more or less fine. 3 hits and a steal in his last 3 games. He's also seeing the ball well over those 10 games, 6 strikeouts against 5 walks. And I think if he was hitting the ball like Ramon Laureano normally does, he would cost a lot more than 3,000. Last year, 246 average wasn't anything special, but in just over half a season, 88 games, 14 homers, and 12 steals. So he's a very solid all-around player, not a 3,000 type, especially against Chris Archer, who's got a 4.43 ERA, and that's even better than what most of the ERA estimators have him as. FIP, he's all the way up at 6.24. Below average strikeout rate, far too many walks at 12%, and getting the ball on the ground less than 35% of the time. So pretty friendly matchup if you can find many A's worth rostering, which I don't think you can, but Laureano at his price tag, I think is definitely one of them.
All right, save us some cash here, Friar.
Yeah, so I mentioned the Giants-Rockies game, and for the Rockies side of this, you got Antonio Senzatella going, which you would think, okay, let's stack some lefties against him. I think you can actually get a little bit of mix, and when you're talking about values too, you're looking at Austin Slater at 3.4K on the right-handed side, and then not that Luis Gonzalez, but the other Luis Gonzalez at 2.6K from the left side. When you look at Senzatella, right-handed hitters have a 50% hard contact rate against him this season. Lefties don't have as good of peripheral numbers, but they do have a 408 WOBA against them, 914 OPS. And you got these two guys, Slater and Gonzalez. They have the highest WOBAs in the Giants lineup against right-handed pitching. And I know Senzatella has done well at Coors Field to start the year at 2.37 ERA, but that 4.31 FIP means that there's some correction coming his way. And I think the Giants, when you got some guys that have done well against him, this is a good way to stack against them.